You mean you can play through changes with double stops? Of course you can. Stay tuned, I'll show you how. Okay, this week we're going to talk about playing through changes using double stops. So keep it very simple and look at a really common chord progression, 1, 6, 2, 5 in the key of G, because G is what we're using. Right? We're going to keep this all E bar chord shapes just to make this easy, because that's what we've been working with. So 1, 6, 2, 5 in G is G major, E minor, A minor, and D major. If we use our double stops, our inverted double stops in thirds, it sounds like this. So what's going on there? It's really quite simple. I'm simply using the G major scale in double stops starting on the chord that's being played. So in the case of the G, I'm playing 1, 2, 3 for G, as you would expect, right? Knowing that this first double stop in the G position is going to be chord tones, this next one up is going to be embellishment tones, and the third one is going to be chord tones again, right? When I move to the E minor, which is the 6th chord, I'll play 6, 7, 1, right? So for the G, which is the 1 chord, 1, 2, 3. E minor is the 6th chord, 6, 7, 1. A minor is the 2 chord, so 2, 3, 4. And then D major is the 5 chord, so that's 5, 6, 1. So that's pretty easy, right? We're simply just playing the adjacent double stops here that align with the chord, knowing that the first one in the chord position is chord tones, the next one up is embellishment tone, the double stop after that and the position after that is chord tones. Now, if you're already playing through changes a lot, or you are just starting out, you probably notice that we don't always treat a chord as though it belongs to the key, even if it belongs to the key. In the very first video on double stops, we talked about Brown Eyed Girl. And that's the case with Brown Eyed Girl. Brown Eyed Girl is G, not C, G, C, G, and then D. And what happens in that song, that melody in the title intro, right? That's our basic G major double stop that we've been, trio that we've been working on. But when it moves to C, it doesn't play 4, 5, 6. It plays 1, 2, 3, treating the C as though it was its own key. And that's to make the melody symmetric. And it's a choice, and you can make it any time, but you kind of need to make sure that everybody's on the same page when you do. All right, so instead of just playing G to C like it's 1 to 4, we play G as though it's a 1, C as though it's a 1, back to G, treating it as the 1. And the same thing happens for the D chord, although we changed the melody a little bit. Right, but that's our D, 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's pretty simple, I think. If you have questions, please let me know. And if this was useful, please like and subscribe. Thanks very much for your time. Have fun. We'll see you soon.